Welcome to this capacity building training module. In this video, we will delve into the world of digital from the perspective of the VET sector. But before we dive into this intriguing topic, let's start by providing a brief yet essential context. This will shed light on who EVTA is and why these modules have been created. So, stay tuned to learn more. In the heart of Europe, EVTA is a dedicated organization uniting vocational education and training stakeholders, fostering knowledge exchange. EVTA is on a journey to create an ecosystem of shared expertise, addressing VET sector challenges head-on. VIP Next is a strategic 3-year work plan co-funded by the European Union. Aligned with EVTA's core mission, this project revolves around 3 key objective pillars: visibility, policy engagement, and network strengthening. The video you're watching is a vital element of our network strengthening activities. The objective is to enhance the network's capabilities through project design expertise and active participation in funding opportunities. So, with that context in mind, let's dive right into the topic of this video. A Europe fit for the digital age. Let's begin by delving into the policy background of this topic and exploring the key EU initiatives. Among the top strategic priorities of the current European Commission in the following years lies a Europe fit for the digital age. This represents the EU's approach to achieving a significant digital transformation by 2050, built on 3 core pillars. The first pillar is technology that works for the people. It primarily focuses on digital competences, with new goals for upskilling and reskilling the EU workforce by 2025. In Europe, over 90% of professional roles now require a basic level of digital knowledge, much like they require basic literacy and numeracy skills. Digital usage has expanded across various sectors, from business to transportation to agriculture. However, it's worth noting that around 42% of Europeans lack basic digital skills, including 37% of those in the workforce. The EU has set an ambitious target. By 2025, they aim for 70% of the EU adult population to possess basic digital skills. The second pillar is a fair and competitive digital economy. This includes the Commission's data strategy, first introduced in 2020, with the goal of establishing a single European market for data. The Data Act aims to foster business-to-government data sharing, and the Gaia X initiative seeks to set European standards for data storage while ensuring secure cross-business data sharing in Europe. This pillar prominently features the Digital Services Act package, the EU's most ambitious effort to regulate the online ecosystem. It covers content and user moderation, as well as new competition rules for gatekeeper platforms, addressing online safety, liability, market dominance, advertising, and more. The third and final pillar, open, democratic, and sustainable society, focuses on using technology to help Europe achieve climate neutrality by 2050. This pillar also aims to reduce the digital sector's carbon emissions, provide citizens with better control and protection of their data, create a European health data space, and combat disinformation online. With these 3 pillars, the EU is shaping its path toward a digital future that is inclusive, competitive, and sustainable. Stay with us as we explore how these initiatives will impact the VET sector and contribute to a Europe fit for the digital age. As we continue our journey through the EU's digital transformation, it's essential to consider the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. The aftermath of this global health crisis has prompted significant changes and updates to the EU digital strategy. In the wake of the coronavirus outbreak, EU leaders reached an historic agreement in July 2020. This agreement not only addressed the new multi-annual financial framework and the Recovery and Resilience Fund but also brought about essential updates to the EU digital strategy. One key aspect of this updated strategy is Horizon Europe. This framework plays a pivotal role in funding research and innovation, supporting some of the EU's digital ambitions. It's about investing in the knowledge and technology that can drive Europe's digital future. Additionally, the Connecting Europe facility is another critical element. It's designed to help EU regions better connect in the fields of transport, energy, and digital sectors. This connectivity is crucial for the effective implementation of the EU's digital strategy. And let's not forget the Digital Europe program, which is at the forefront of this transformation. It provides funding for projects in areas like supercomputing, AI, cybersecurity, advanced digital skills, and digital technologies. These are the building blocks of the digital age, and this program supports their development. The COVID-19 pandemic reshaped our world, and the EU's response has been to adapt its digital strategy to meet the challenges of the present and the opportunities of the future. Another key feature of the EU's digitalization strategy, especially relevant for the VET sector, is the Digital Education Action Plan. The Digital Education Action Plan, spanning from 2021 to 2027, sets out a common vision of high-quality, inclusive, and accessible digital education in Europe. Its primary goal is to support the adaptation of the education and training systems of member states to the demands of the digital age. Adopted on September 30, 2020, the Action Plan calls for greater cooperation at the European level on digital education. This cooperation first emerged as a response to the repercussions of the COVID-19 pandemic, highlighting the need for resilient and adaptable education systems. The Action Plan is designed to open up opportunities for various stakeholders within the education and training community, including teachers and students, policymakers, academia, and researchers, both at national and international levels. The Digital Education Action Plan significantly contributes to several key initiatives and priorities. It aligns with the Commission's priority, a Europe fit for the digital age. It plays a role in Next Generation EU, supporting the EU's recovery and resilience efforts. It aids the goals of the Recovery and Resilience Facility, which aims to create a greener, more digital, and resilient European Union. It advances the vision of achieving a European education area by 2025. It contributes to the goals of the European Skills Agenda. It complements the European Social Pillar Action Plan. It supports the 2030 Digital Compass, the European Way for the Digital Decade. The Digital Education Plan outlines two strategic priorities. Priority 1, fostering the development of a high-performing digital education ecosystem. Priority 2, enhancing digital skills and competences for the digital transformation. To achieve these priorities, the plan includes the establishment of a European digital education hub, aimed at strengthening cooperation and fostering exchange in digital education at the EU level. Let us now take a closer look at the EU policy initiatives in the field of digitalization which relate directly to the VET sector. How does the EU digitalization agenda apply to VET? When it comes to VET, several policy measures related to digitalization can be highlighted. The first one is the 2020 Osnabrück Declaration on VET as an enabler of recovery and just transitions to digital and green economy. It's a significant milestone in the EU's journey towards a sustainable and innovative future. This declaration, agreed by the ministers responsible for VET, the EC, and supported also by the VET4 EU2 platform whose EVTA is a founding member, mentions that VET is an enabler of innovation and an essential foundation for green, digital, and sustainable growth. Its second objective, called establishing a new lifelong learning culture, relevance of CVET and digitalization, indicates that CVET should thus adopt a systemic approach in order to adapt to the technological shift over the entire course of working life. And that digital teaching and training require VET staff to develop new methodical and didactical approaches to apply in the connected world. In terms of deliverables for 2021 to 2025 at EU level, the Osnabrück Declaration calls to facilitate the Europe-wide interconnection of digital platforms for learning and career management and enable education and training institutions to issue digital diplomas and certificates, Europa's digital credentials. At national level, it encourages to work with respective stakeholders to develop digital learning solutions supporting access to CVET opportunities and the awarding of CVET credentials and certificates, thereby opening the possibility to obtain full qualifications without neglecting on-the-job CVET and the positive effects of learning conducive work environments. And to support VET teachers, trainers, guidance counselors, adult educators and mentors by equipping them with the adequate skills and tools for and through digital technologies, in particular through systematic approaches to, and opportunities for, initial and continuous professional development in both school and work-based settings, as well as distance education and training, enabling them to progress in their careers. Our next policy measure brings into focus the Council recommendation on VET for sustainability, competitiveness, social fairness, and resilience. This recommendation sets out crucial policy priorities that play a significant role in linking digitalization with the VET sector. Some key aspects of this Council recommendation highlight the strong connection between VET and digitalization. VET serves as a driver for innovation and growth, and it effectively prepares individuals for the digital and green transitions, along with occupations in high demand. It positions VET as an attractive choice, offering modern and digitalized training and skills development, making it appealing to learners and job seekers. The recommendation underscores that VET plays a pivotal role in promoting equality of opportunities, ensuring that access to education and training is accessible to all. Lastly, VET is underpinned by a culture of quality assurance, emphasizing the importance of maintaining high standards in the training and educational processes. These priorities pave the way for a VET sector that not only adapts to the demands of the digital age but also fosters innovation, growth, and social fairness. Let us now ask ourselves a simple but key question. Why is it important for the VET sector to address digitalization? Now that we have established a solid understanding of the policy background, let's shift our focus to this critical question. Let's explain how can the VET sector better embrace the digital transition in the delivery of vocational training and what are the benefits of tackling this topic. Join us as we unravel the digital path that can lead to more effective, accessible, and future-ready vocational education and training. The link between VET and digitalization is pivotal, as they are central to shaping the future economy and society within the EU. VET, along with education, training, and skills in general, play a fundamental role in supporting sustainable and digital transitions. For a more comprehensive understanding, let's break this down. First and foremost, it's essential to recognize that education, training, and skills lie at the core of EU policy. They are the linchpin for building the future, equipping the workforce with the necessary competencies to navigate the challenges of a digital and sustainable economy. The Council recommendation on VET for sustainable competitiveness, social fairness, and resilience provides a clear definition of vocational education and training as education and training aimed at providing individuals, both young and adults, with the knowledge, skills, and competences required for specific occupations or more broadly, the labor market. Traditionally, VET programs have been seen as a means of preparing individuals for jobs in medium-skilled occupations, which continue to represent the largest share of available jobs in the labor market. The significance of education, training, and skills extends to various EU policy frameworks. For example, the European Green Deal, New Industrial Strategy for Europe, Circular Economy Action Plan, and EU Biodiversity Strategy all underscore the crucial role of skills and training in supporting sustainable growth and the transition to a green economy. Similarly, the SME Strategy for a Sustainable and Digital Europe emphasizes the value of skills for businesses, while the Gender Equality Strategy 2020 to 2025 highlights the role of skills in challenging gender stereotypes and achieving a gender balance in numerous professions. Even the Next Generation EU plan, designed to lead the EU out of the COVID-19 pandemic, allocates dedicated funding for VET. This investment is aimed at making Europe's economy greener, more digital, and more resilient than ever before. So, as we delve deeper into the digitalization of the VET sector, it's clear that these efforts are not isolated but rather deeply interconnected with a broader vision for a sustainable, digital, and prosperous Europe. So, what does digital transformation mean for VET? In the dynamic landscape of education, VET is at the forefront of digital evolution. Embracing digital transformation isn't just about adopting new technologies, it's a profound shift in the way education is approached and delivered. Aligned with the strategic priorities of the Digital Education Action Plan, 2021 to 2027, VET takes on a proactive role in this transformation journey. It involves more than just engaging learners, trainers, and organizations. It requires fostering a culture of innovation and adaptability within the entire educational ecosystem. This transformation signifies the development of a high-performing digital education ecosystem. VET institutions are not merely adapting to digital tools, they are becoming centers of digital excellence. Capacity building and critical understanding are nurtured, empowering educators and learners to explore the vast opportunities offered by digital technologies. It's about integrating cutting-edge tools into teaching methods, creating immersive learning experiences, and ensuring accessibility across all levels and VET sectors. Moreover, the VET sector shoulders the responsibility of enhancing digital skills and competence development across society. It's not just about teaching technical proficiency, it's about nurturing digital literacy, critical thinking, and problem-solving abilities. This inclusivity ensures that everyone, from young people facing challenges to job seekers and workers, can access and benefit from these essential digital skills. Now let's talk about best practices in the field. We're about to explore exceptional examples of success and innovation. Over the past years, EVTA has actively participated in numerous cooperation projects and activities, all dedicated to enhancing the digital transition in the VET sector. These projects have yielded remarkable best practices that serve as beacons of excellence, illuminating the path towards a more digital and sustainable future for vocational education and training. Let's delve into these transformative stories and extract invaluable insights that can shape the future of VET. Let's start our journey through the best practices with Intranet. Intranet is a remarkable 3-year Erasmus Plus funded project, spanning from November 1, 2020, to October 30, 2023. Operating in Greece, Italy, Belgium, and Romania, Intranet has a compelling mission to develop new national networks of adult education providers in the field of entrepreneurship. But what does that mean? In simpler terms, Intranet's primary objective is to foster European cooperation among various adult learning providers and stakeholders. The aim is to mainstream entrepreneurship education across Europe through a dedicated e-learning platform. At the heart of this project is the Intranet Learning Platform, a treasure trove of knowledge. You can access it for registration at www.learn.intranet.eu. This platform offers more than just a virtual space, it's a gateway to a world of learning. Within its digital walls, you'll find an array of thematic modules and courses on diverse topics. Entrepreneurship. This module encourages innovation from within, nurturing cutting-edge ideas and practices. Trainers and educators are prompted to think creatively, fostering innovation skills, and collaborating with teams. Young entrepreneurship. This module targets educators and trainers, empowering them to help learners develop an entrepreneurial mindset, enhancing their teaching skills and knowledge. Green entrepreneurship. Sustainability takes the spotlight here. This module focuses on developing transversal skills to make sustainability a driving force and a strategic asset. It offers insight into the opportunities that sustainability brings, from measuring carbon and water footprints to implementing life cycle assessments and circular economy principles. Digital entrepreneurship. This course equips participants with the skills needed to create, position, communicate about, collaborate on, and upscale their online businesses. It's not just about e-commerce, it's about embracing digital entrepreneurship in all its forms. Cooperative entrepreneurship. This course is designed for adult educators interested in enhancing their knowledge and teaching skills in cooperative entrepreneurship education practices for their adult learners. Innovative entrepreneurship. As innovation is a key predictor of entrepreneurial success, this course equips students with the knowledge to evaluate business models from an innovative perspective. It also introduces various techniques in creative problem solving. These modules are not just words on a webpage, they are keys to unlock the potential of vocational education and training. Now, let's shine a spotlight on another remarkable project we're involved in, Digitable. Digitable is a visionary 33-month project, running from January 2022 to October 2024. It's led by Studio Sapicere in Italy, and its mission is clear, to focus on developing learner-centered inclusive digital training. The project sets out to define a training standard for inclusive digital trainers, implement a VET training standard, and transfer innovative teaching approaches, engagement strategies, and user-friendly tools to participants. It's determined to support people with disabilities in accessing online services and content. Additionally, it aims to empower professional trainers by enhancing their technical and andragogic skills for distance learning. The project's target is to reach 120 trainers, with the goal of improving their digital skills, knowledge, and their ability to use specific methodological tools and approaches for distance learning. The project places a particular focus on designing online courses that are dynamic, interactive, engaging, and, most importantly, inclusive. The project also involves 50 people with sensory disabilities in the pilot course, with a view to use their experience and feedback to increase the accessibility and inclusiveness of continuing professional online trainings. The main output of this project is the development of a comprehensive training pathway, consisting of 3 main components. A curriculum of the inclusive digital trainer. This includes basic skills and competences to access the course, features of the inclusive digital trainer, and a training program with methodologies, tools, and learning outcomes to develop the figure of the inclusive digital trainer. An online certified professional training course. This course incorporates innovative teaching approaches and methods to enhance diversity and accessibility in the online learning environment. It also provides easy-to-use digital tools, both new and existing, for the development of learner-centered and interactive trainings. A replicability toolkit. This toolkit is based on the feedback of digital trainers and participants with sensory disabilities who experienced the pilot training course. Let's dive into, for example, this exceptional course that takes a deep dive into the world of teaching inclusively to people with visual impairments. It begins by imparting essential knowledge about various types of visual impairments, their characteristics, and how individuals with these conditions perceive the world. With this foundation in place, the course moves on to the practical aspects. Teachers learn how to adapt their classroom environments to make navigation easier for individuals with visual impairments. From arranging classroom layouts to selecting or creating visual and alternative materials that are better suited for these individuals, this course leaves no stone unturned. But it doesn't stop there. The course also dedicates a module to addressing the needs of people with hearing impairments. In this segment, educators gain a deep understanding of the challenges faced by individuals with hearing impairments and how to provide effective support. The emphasis here is on practicality, empowering educators with the tools and knowledge to create an inclusive learning environment for all. As this course demonstrates, inclusion isn't just a concept. It's a practice that transforms the educational landscape. While the project is still ongoing, it's already making a significant impact. Digitable is contributing to the increased quality and impact of activities implemented by continuing vocational training organizations. It's achieving this through the piloting of innovative approaches that enhance the inclusive digital skills of trainers. It's time to unveil the cornerstones that support the future of vocational education and training. These are the EU instruments and funding opportunities that lay the groundwork for the dynamic transformations we've explored so far. EU funding isn't just about finances, it's the driving force that empowers our collective vision for VET. It ensures that our actions have a tangible impact, strengthening VET across member states. These opportunities offer more than support, they offer a path forward. They provide the guidance and infrastructure needed to bring the EU's comprehensive vision for the future of VET to life. Because VET is the key to equipping people in Europe with the right skills for the challenges of the modern world. EU funds and programs stand ready to support the realization of national commitments to the future of VET, some of them including Next Generation EU, React EU, ESF+, the European Regional Development Fund, Invest EU, Horizon Europe, Interreg, Digital Europe, the Just Transition Mechanism, and the European Agricultural Fund for Rural Development. But there's more. The Erasmus Plus program for 2021 to 2027 holds a promise of international mobility for almost 2 million VET learners and staff. Not only that, it brings a substantial budget of €400 million earmarked to fund 100 centers of vocational excellence networks during this period. These funding opportunities are more than financial support, they're the backbone of our efforts to strengthen apprenticeships, implement greener practices in the VET sector, promote digitalisation in VET institutions, and usher in VET reforms that enhance upskilling and reskilling programs. For VET stakeholders, these initiatives provide a guiding light, offering support, direction, and a toolkit to collectively bring the EU's comprehensive vision for the future of VET to life. As we bring this video module to a close, let's recap the essential insights that have illuminated our journey. The digital evolution sweeping through Europe is a challenge, but it's also teeming with opportunities for the VET sector. It's a chance to reimagine learning paths and empower the workforce with the digital skills needed for the future. This video has showcased existing best practices that serve as beacons for the VET sector. But the call to action is clear: it's time for a comprehensive overhaul of education and training systems, ensuring that digital skills become an integral part of the VET experience. To stay in sync with the EU's digitalisation agenda and the strategic priorities of the Digital Education Action Plan, VET must step up to the plate. It's a path that calls for engagement, not just from learners, but from trainers and organizations too. VET should aim for a high-performing digital education ecosystem. It's about building capacity within VET institutions, enabling them to fully embrace the opportunities presented by digital technologies at all levels of teaching and learning. In closing, remember that this journey is far from over. It's a continual exploration, a commitment to keeping pace with the ever-evolving digital landscape. Together, we shape the future of VET, a future that's dynamic, inclusive, and brimming with possibilities. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening adventure, and we look forward to what lies ahead in the exciting world of vocational education and training.